The Epstein floodgates continue to open, and Donald Trump is running for the high ground. Spoiler alert, there may not be ground high enough to evade the tide that is coming. The clock is ticking. Welcome to Occupy Democrats. I'm David Reddish. It's only Wednesday, and already this week has seen a flurry of activity surrounding the ongoing scandal of the Epstein files and Donald Trump's involvement with the world's most notorious sex trafficker. First, there were the leaked emails from Epstein's accomplice and fellow convicted sexual predator Ghislaine Maxwell that confirmed she's now living the high life in a minimum security prison following a meeting with a Trump surrogate.
Ghislaine Maxwell, in her own words, describing life in her new prison home. "I feel like I have dropped through Alice in Wonderland's looking glass," she writes, a federal prison Camp Bryan, according to emails she sent to friends and family reviewed by NBC News. "I am much, much happier here," she writes. The emails obtained by the House Judiciary Committee investigating allegations of special treatment, written by Maxwell after an abrupt and unusual transfer from a low-security facility in Florida to this all-women's camp in Texas, typically reserved for white-collar criminals. The move came amid backlash over the DOJ and FBI announcement in July that a review found no incriminating client list. Soon after, Maxwell met with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche.
Did you know of the existence of any such list?
There is no list.
Days later, she was transferred and writing emails gushing over her improved conditions.
And if that makes you feel gross, stick around. There's a cleanse ahead. The leak of Maxwell's emails, which implies some kind of quid pro quo, refusing to reveal details about Trump's involvement with Epstein in exchange for her new luxurious prison accommodations. The leak arrives just as the House is about to come back into session, and as House Speaker Magicless Mike Johnson prepares to swear in Representative Adelaide Grijalva, who has vowed to vote to release the Epstein files. With that tension mounting, one of Epstein's victims has also come out about Trump's involvement with Epstein's crimes. Speaking to the BBC last night, Anushka DeGiorgio revealed that she was trafficked by Epstein with the clear intent of offering her as a sexual gift to Donald Trump.
You met Donald Trump, is it right, through Ghislaine Maxwell?
I did, yes, and I met him on several occasions. Ghislaine Maxwell did introduce me to him, and she introduced me to him with a clear message of my being with him in the same way that she had trafficked me and brought me to Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh, it gets even wilder. This morning, emails from Jeffrey Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell were released by the House Oversight Committee that further revealed Trump definitely knew about Epstein's crimes. For more on that, see our other videos here on the channel. The White House has already gone into damage control mode, with presidential spokesperson and liar Barbie Caroline Leavitt barking about the emails as slander. Good luck with that one, lady. And if that wasn't considered an admission of panic by the White House, this certainly is. Just moments ago, CNN broke the story that Trump will hold a major meeting with members of his cabinet today to discuss the impending release of the files and what it could mean for the future of his presidency. Take a look.
Breaking news, CNN has learned there will be a meeting today inside the White House as aides try to manage a potential House vote on the release of the Epstein files. This comes, of course, just hours after Democrats on the Oversight Committee released emails from Jeffrey Epstein himself mentioning Donald Trump by name multiple times. I want to get straight to CNN's Caitlin Polance. Caitlin, what are you learning?
Well, the House is releasing these files, but it's not everything that the federal government has. Dana, there's additional files still held by the Justice Department that some Republicans on Capitol Hill are in support of releasing. And so that is causing a political response inside the White House right now, where there is a meeting planned, or was a meeting planned today, about the House effort to try and force a vote to get the Justice Department, the Trump administration, to release the rest of the FBI files, the Justice Department files, everything from years of the investigation into Jeffrey Epstein and others, things that have not seen the light of day yet. What one source tells me, we have multiple sources confirming that this meeting is happening, but what one source tells me is that this meeting was planning to include some key figures from the Justice Department, the FBI Director Kash Patel, the Attorney General Pam Bondi, the Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, and then one of those Republicans in support of transparency, Republican Representative Lauren Boebert of Colorado. So what might happen at this meeting if Boebert could be swayed in a different direction on wanting transparency here? That is all something that is going to be at issue, and that the White House is clearly concerned about, having discussions about it. On top of that, Dana, another thing to remember here is that the Justice Department has tried many different ways to distract from releasing the full Justice Department files. They tried to get grand jury records out there. Blanche talked to Ghislaine Maxwell, a co-conspirator in Florida. When Ghislaine spoke to Todd Blanche, she told him that Trump himself never acted inappropriately, and she never saw anything untoward in any way toward underage girls. Dana?
Yeah. But she also said he was never at the house, and in the email, Epstein said he was at the house. So this is going to be a very interesting meeting. The fact that Lauren Boebert is going to be there is especially fascinating. Thank you, Caitlin, for that.
Thus, the plot thickens, and Trump's clothes saturate with bronzer, sweat, and grease. Yuck. I hate to be anyone in that meeting today for a few reasons. First, they have to be in the same room with Trump. Think of the smell. But second, they seem to know that Trump hasn't been honest about his associations with Epstein. It's worth noting that both Attorney General Pam Bondi and FBI Director and douche canoe, yes, that's his real White House nickname, Kash Patel, will both attend the meeting. Both initially vowed to release the Epstein files, only to dial back that claim and say there was little relevant information in them. White House sources, however, have revealed that Patel and Bondi discussed the files, and Bondi also personally told Trump how often he is mentioned in them. In other words, something big is coming, folks. Remember to subscribe to our channel as the slow-moving wrecking ball named Epstein collides with Trump and hopefully finally sends him tumbling down. This is Occupy Democrats.